hostage obtaining mission, getting snuck in, sticking to the plan. You probably can't see anything at all because it's quite dark out. If there's going to be any ride that takes the most amount of self-motivation to get out and do it, this is gonna be the one. Not for the least of which reason, this wicked headwind that I'm into right now. That I'm sure with any spin-dat luck will turn 180 degrees and blow in my face on the way back. Hard to beat a December 25th beach day. I didn't know this. Well, that is just one picturesque Christmas morning sunrise. I wish I had something better to capture it with. Getting to see pretty stuff like that in the morning is a half decent motivator to get out and get these miles in. This morning while getting ready, I kind of had like this small realization that it's like the distance isn't going to be a problem if you go slow enough. You keep enough energy to kind of go forever. But as I was donning the same thermal bib pants, socks, shirt, shoes, I'm having a moment where I'm like, do I have enough kit and gear to actually get this done? Probably not. Slow 28K done. Good to go. So, no surprise, Christmas Day, fairly hectic time. We got home late and I didn't go out for the second ride at night. That's okay. A little bit behind the pace now, sitting at 68 or something kilometers required per day for the rest of the days to be able to complete this. I saw a few comments pop up where it's like, oh no, it's gonna be like full roadie, he's just gonna ride road. I don't really know where you guys got that idea from. Today, with the allotted time that I have and the expected weather that's coming, today is going to be like a gravel ride day. At least most of it's going to be a gravel ride day, and I'm going to do most of it on the X. And so herein begins ride numero 3 of my Festive 500. An unknown amount of kilometers are going to get completed, but my original plan, my goal for this ride was to spend as much of it off-road as possible. As time goes on and the cold sets in, we will see about the sustainability of that. You guys? Kind of have to weigh the balance of fun and like actually getting some miles done. But there is this like super fun single track that I'm hoping is like a little bit muddy up here that we do need to spend some time on. It's so slippery and good. Now I know I said this the last time we were riding this loop on this bike. At the end of that video, I was like, man, I could just ride loops of that little single track. It's like slippery, fun, you know, you gotta really work for it. But This is the Festive 500. It's not about fun. It's about discipline. So we're on the road again, at least for a second. We're gonna end up on that little gravel mountain bike trail again. I'm gonna avoid all the drops. I'm gonna not get a flat, fingers crossed. And then we're gonna go find a gravel road that will bring us all the way to the airport area, and really hope it doesn't start raining, snowing, cool down too much, because it's like 13, 15 degrees Celsius right now. It is wonderful. Spoke too soon. Of course, it starts pouring right now. Okay. This one might not be quite as long as I was hoping. Holy shit! Well, the addition of wind, slightly colder temperatures, and rain join us as a fairly unwelcome variable, but one I think we can work with. Thankfully, I brought 2 pairs of gloves, and then go up this hill and try and meet up with another mountain bike trail. Just basically shelter myself away from the wind and get more miles in, because we're only at 18.5 kilometers now, and it's already been an hour, so. I'm riding through some like pretty fantastical muddy conditions. A lot of this, a lot of that. I don't know if it's a combination of the rain and like the water kicking up, or the fact that this thing is so refinished, so waxed, and so slippery, but look how clean it still is. All right, it just got real dark. So I'm gonna get on the mountain bike trail, come down the hill, just try and kind of stay safe, get home. I think it's about to get kind of bad out. Whoa! I don't think I can hop that. Ah. Being wet is not that big of a deal, but I was just on the road for like half a kilometer, and it's when the wind hits you that it really sinks in how cold you can get. So it's nice to be back in the woods here. It'd be especially nice to get back on some single track where you can work your whole body, get the body temperature back up again. All right, I'm gonna try and stay warm. I'm going home now. This is starting to suck. I told you it wasn't just gonna be a bunch of road miles. It's not gonna be boring. It's just the crappy part about spending any time off-road or with a gravel bike on mountain bikey-esque trails is things take a lot longer and you're a lot slower. Therefore, Ride 3 resulted in only 38.74 kilometers over a time of 2.5 hours. Average speed 15.4 kilometers per hour. Hardly the best use of time, but definitely the most fun ride I've had, except for at the end there where the freezing rain started and the temperature dropped by like 11 or 12 degrees. That was a little annoying. And tomorrow, I think it's like search for the flattest, longest, single lane-ish route, which is probably a rails to trails ride, and just like pump out as much as I can to get back in front of everything.